This afternoon, we're monitoring the Oval Office, where President Donald Trump is expected to make an announcement later this afternoon. Sources say the announcement could be related to the Department of Defense, while the Associated Press is reporting the president will announce a move of Space Command facilities from Colorado to Alabama. This comes as President Trump is also taking aim at major cities, potentially pushing to expand deployment of troops. Garrett Hake has more from the White House.
A week of tests for the White House as President Trump considers expanding the deployment of troops in major U.S. cities, while also facing internal turmoil at his health agencies.
ICE agents have got to go! Hey, hey!
In Washington, D.C. on Labor Day, protesters pushing back against President Trump's use of federal forces.
Free D.C.! Free D.C.!
And in Chicago, crowds demanding Trump not expand his federal law enforcement surge there.
No troops in Chicago! No troops in Chicago!
The president has attacked Chicago for its high crime rates, even though the city's crime and murder rates are falling.
Everybody knows Chicago is a hellhole right now.
Two federal law enforcement officials tell NBC News that ICE, Border Patrol, and other federal agencies plan to scale up operations to arrest undocumented immigrants in Chicago as early as this week. As the president mulls that move, he'll also face questions in Washington this week over his vaccine policy, after he yesterday appeared to question the effectiveness of the COVID vaccines. They were first developed under his watch. In a post on Truth Social, Mr. Trump challenging pharmaceutical companies to, quote, justify the success of their various COVID drugs. It comes years after he launched Operation Warp Speed in his first term, which fast-tracked vaccine production, and which the president has long praised as a success.
We're on the verge of another American medical miracle.
And amid extraordinary turmoil at the nation's health agencies. On Monday, 9 former heads of the CDC slammed Trump's Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. in a blistering New York Times op-ed, accusing him of, quote, endangering every American's health, and blasting Kennedy's firing of CDC Director Dr. Susan Menarez last week that led to 4 top leaders at the agency resigning in protest. The former CDC heads writing that Menarez refused to, quote, rubber stamp his dangerous and unfounded vaccine recommendations.